This is Joe from What I'm Playing Now, and we are over here with Ty. We're at the Highborne Games booth. This is Dawnshade. This game is going to be on Kickstarter in a couple months. In October. We just did a preview of their game. This is really cool. I'm going to let Ty kind of explain a little bit of what they have going on here.
So Dawnshade, we're big fans of the JRPG genre. If you don't know what that is, that stands for Japanese role-playing game. So if you're familiar with video game franchises like Final Fantasy, Chrono Trigger, Legends of Mana, then you'll be right at home in Dawnshade. What we try to do is take that experience and what makes JRPGs so great and take it to the tabletop. Namely, exploration, character building, a rich choose-your-own-adventure style narrative, and we stuck in some worker placement in there too. It's for your village upgrading.
Yeah,
that's basically it.
And playing through the game was really cool. You're going to be using large dice to resolve a lot of the combat and a lot of the different skill abilities that everybody has. You're going to be leveling up your characters, like he said, like you would in a JRPG. So there's a lot of different attributes that you're going to be able to do, and people are going to be able to focus on different attributes while they're playing the game. About how long does a campaign normally last when you're kind of playing? I mean, what do you think about that?
So the game plays solo to 5 players. A solo game takes about an hour. 2 to 5 players, it's a half hour per player. It consists of, there's a campaign mode. It consists of 3 chapters. And so each gameplay session would take about a half hour per player. We also have a trilogy mode where you can combine all 3 chapters into one gameplay session. It's like hitting the fast forward button.
Cool. All right, well, there you go, everybody. That's Dawnshade. Ty, thank you very much for allowing us to come by and check this out. We're really looking forward to this one. Catch everybody later. Take care.
Purple air pocket. And then he is followed by Wisp Emberheart, a once captain of the Petardman Guard turned Gravamender when she lost her leg in conflict, who dutifully steps forward nodding to Elder Stale. Then finally Ash Windstrider, the son of the blacksmith and resident show-off, who tries twirling a sword in his hand but nearly drops it. Others are called forward. You've been called to this kinship to escort and protect Kimber, the one chosen to restore balance to Dawnshade, proffers the eldest. Alone you were like a branch, easily broken. Together you are like a tree, strong and mighty. Watchers guide you on your path. The villagers cheer. You look around and think you may be doomed if this is the best the High Elders can do, yourself included. Your quest begins. A hat is passed around by the villagers to raise funds for the quest. Gain 5 tani each. So tani is the money in the game. So these pieces right here, each player will get 5. So grab 5. I'll grab some for you, Kim.
Already got 2 or? You already have 3.
Okay, now, this represents our adventure, and this represents where we're starting. So this is our starting village out here on the quest map. The village map is an exploded view of our starting village. And this is where we're going to be gathering resources and upgrading our village that will help us and aid us in our quest. So right now I'm going to go through each of the outposts and let you know what they do and what happens when they upgrade, and then there are different activities that we can do while we're there. So we're going to first go to the tavern. At the tavern is where we play a gambling game called Watcher's Runes. So this is how Watcher's Runes work. We're going to use our targeting deck. We're going to give it a good shuffle, and I'll just demonstrate. It costs 2 tani to play, so you'd have to ante 2 tani. I'm just going to borrow your tani here. Each of you has 5 cards in this deck that we use in the targeting deck during battles. 2 of those have runes. The other 3 have tani. And so it's kind of a press your luck to see how long you want to stay in. So you can each ante up 2 tani, and then you can see, okay, well, there you made 1 tani back. There's another tani. There's another tani. You're doing well. So there's no reason to go out now. Oh boy, I did a good shuffle.
That was a stacked deck.
Okay, now we've got now we've got 1 rune. So there's 1 more card in here of Kimber's with the rune. If we get it, then you bust. So you might decide, okay, I'm out. That's good enough for me, or we can keep going. Okay, now Flashes has come out. Okay, this is a bad example because if you...
I think it's a good example for us.
Right. So you could have potentially made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tani. Okay? Or you could have lost it all.
I think we just did.
Okay, now for the real Okay, I'm gonna reshuffle here. I'm gonna actually have Kim shuffle so I don't have to be held responsible for the outcome.
Fake shuffle. Fake shuffle.
Are these pretty much close to production copies?
So right now these are just prototype stickers on chips. If you're familiar with chip theory games, it'll be that kind of quality of production.
I was wondering if that's what you were going for.
Yes, and then the dice is actually we're using the same manufacturer as Star Wars Destiny, and so it'll be heat transferred rather than stickers on the dice as well. Okay, all right, here we go. Who wants to play? If you want to ante up, you put 2 on the tavern, and we'll get. And the house will get ready to take your money.
So for a good shuffle here.
All right, there's one. All right, Ash's first rune. Anyone want to go out now? You make one back.
We all go out if 2 of the same person.
You can go out individually. So you're playing collectively, but you're going out individually. Anyone want to go out? You're still in? Hit me? All right, now Wisps is out. Anyone getting cold feet? Go. You're going? You want to keep going? Keep going?
They saw what happened last time. They're like, what if we're going to make bank?
I'll stop there. I've got a problem.
All right, sounds good. I'm just going to take it from the pot. So you get 3. There's 4.
Okay.
Okay, you're out.
Yeah.
There's 4. Okay.
All right, I'll stop.
Okay, 5. Give the man 5.
That's 5.
All right.
Stop it.
All right. Well,
That one.
let's.
Kimmy, grab the one off the tavern there.
And then,
Oh.
do you want to see how far he could have gone, or is that
Yeah, you can show us.
6?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn.
10. So that was a good one.
Sometimes it'll come out and it'll bust after like 3.
Yeah.
We were playing with a group where everyone added up, and then they all got busted, and it was like, okay, let's move on. You're all poor. Okay, so as you upgrade the tavern, you'll have an increased chance. We'll basically be adding these miscards to the deck that we use in battle for various reasons, but it also gives you 2 tawny. So you're just increasing your odds of success. Okay.
And how much does it cost to upgrade the tavern, and when can we do
So anytime you've collected enough resources, you can upgrade.
Okay.
So this shows that you have 3 wood and 3 stone to do an upgrade. And then once you upgrade, now you'll need 3 metal, 3 crystal, and 3 gossamer.
that? Got it, okay.
Okay? So that's the tavern. Now we're going to go to the guild hall. The guild hall is where you train your skills. And so right now at the beginning of the game, you're each going to train one of your skill dice. So take a look at your cards, look at your tier 1 abilities, choose which one you want. So right here, let me just demonstrate with Wisp. So if Wisp wanted polarity reversal, she would take this die that matched the symbol, her polarity die, and dock it to her mat. And the other 2 would not be trained yet. Yeah. So go ahead and train your skill.
I'm going to set that down for right now.
Yeah. I can hold it too if you want.
There we go.
Just the tier 1?
Yeah, just tier 1 for now.
What would you do again?
In the final version of the game, these will be illustrated. Right now, they're just written descriptions of what's happening.
So take this die with the 1 dot.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that it?
Now,
Just 1, right?
let me explain these symbols on your ability. So in order to do the shooting star ability for Wisp, she needs 1 water and 2 sun. This is called Vaki. It's the essence of the world. This is your pool of Vaki. There are watchers who are the deities in Dawnshade, and they control the elements. And every time you roll a Vaki dice, you'll be able to collect 1 Vaki and put it on your mat in order to power your ability. Once you have enough Vaki, you can spend it, and then you can roll this dice. Okay, so that's how that works. Now you also have 2 training points to spend at the beginning of the game. So let me explain on your character mat what each of the stats do. And you don't have to memorize this, I'll help you out, but put your agility at 3. Agility is how many total dice you can roll on your turn. And that goes up automatically every 3 level, or every 3 XP that you gain. So we're gonna start at 0 XP, and then at 3, 6, and 9, our agility will go up. Everything else you can level up yourself. Your attack is set at 1. That's how many attack dice you can roll on your turn. Your items is set at 1. That's how many items you can carry. So if you want to carry more than 1 item, you're going to have to increase your item stat. This with the asterisk, you can set it toward the asterisk straight up. That's your overdrive. That charges up every time you roll a miss. You'll be able to increase your overdrive. Once it maxes out, your special ability will become your overdrive ability. Okay? Your defense is set at 1. That's how many defense dice you can roll on your turn. Your devotion is also set at 1. That's how many Baki dice you can roll on your turn. That will get you Baki from your Baki pool. Okay, so now you have 2 training points that you can use. Oh, your hit points. I forgot about that.
It's kind of important.
Yeah. Set that at 3. You're starting really low. You only have 3 hit points. So you can also increase that stat. So spend 2 points to train up the things that you want to train up.
Am I meant to have this?
No.
So pretty much
Yeah.
all the characters start off with all the same stats. There's no differing like a RPG where you have like a fighter, cleric.
No, you're not playing any particular class.
Type of class, okay.
You can level them up how you want.
Okay.
However, each character has their own maxes on certain stats.
Okay. Oh, and that's where the numbers
So
stop.
there
I see
are
that,
different,
okay.
So there are different maxes on
Gotcha.
different characters.
Okay.
I increase that one by 1.